Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And let me just start off with this. Y'all remember this guy, right? Known as the DJ Kid. Remember also, his help was another black woman who helped him get the girls. This was a dude that had infected a good amount of the population of black females up in South Carolina with AIDS, according to news and media reports. This dude is currently under investigation, I think still, and is in jail. Some of his charges is trafficking and other stuff, right? The sad part is that he's arrested for having victims, but the victims weren't really victims. Kind of got you scratching your head, because all these females that would otherwise jump in bed with a minor male slept with him voluntarily or for money. That's how he got caught. 8 years before he got caught, he had already accumulated over 17 bodies in the sack. And these females up in South Carolina was proud of it. I wonder if they kind of wonder why no man in their right mind outside of South Carolina and the thugs would want to go up there and sleep with any BL female. I wonder if they would understand that. They probably wouldn't, because they feel they're entitled to anybody after possibly getting a disease and being run through by this dude who was running through many neighborhoods. But remember, he had an accessory, and she probably won't go to court or anything. Haven't heard anything about her, Mrs. Mills. She was the one bringing most of the girls to him. See, these Caucasian men always have a BL female as an accomplice to their dirty deeds. And guess who gets away with it? The BL female. Even he will go to jail before she will. Why do I bring this up? Because like him in America, you kind of have the same story brewing up in Africa. That's right. From DJ Kid to Mike Oliver, the Caucasian traveler. Okay, this dude exposes how the stock in the black female morals is beyond low worldwide. This is for them so-called melanated women worldwide. This is like, we ain't even playing with this. This is worldwide. All you have to do is have pale skin, and these women will lay down with you anywhere. But guess what? The African men, the men in Kemet in Ethiopia, that's what it was called before Caucasians split it up and called it Africa after the Greek man Africanus. All right. These dudes, they are like, hey, my wife, and I'm gonna do a live on YouTube. This video right here is designed specifically for BitChute. All right, and y'all can see why. I'm gonna have more on this dude. But this is the problem. Let me greet everybody real quick. Hovorten Hardugu Dog, all the way to the bang. Vasas Los, Bonjour, mes amis. Kedu Bawani Konnichiwa. Ni hao ni ama, Sani Bonani, Jambo Harbayagani. Assalamu alaikum and shalom. Kamusta ka, kamusta po kayo. And Talafa lava soy fua. All right, so let's get this breakdown. But first, let me remind you, hey, need some help, more help with donations. I might need to take another bag, need help with that in my trip. So whatever anybody could donate, it'd be appreciated. And thank you, brothers, for the brothers that have been donating already. All right, y'all are helping me to do a lot. Okay, so with that said, y'all know what to do. My Cash App, my PayPal me will be in the description box. And share this video. Share this video. All right, so let's move on. All right, y'all are familiar with this dude. This is DJ Kid. All right, this dude is known for running through a whole bunch of females in South Carolina. All right, but why, like he was running through American females in South Carolina, this old wrinkled up dude was running through African females in Africa. See, we've been saying for a while on this channel, at least, all these brothers talking about they're going to run over there and get them. They don't like you. All right. And there is now a policy that we should say that since these Caucasian males broke these women, they bought these women. They don't belong to us no longer. Period. They do not belong to us. They belong to them, or they belong to the wicked one, but they do not belong to decent Afro men. Period. And why not? Because they just don't. They don't love us. They have no love for us. We are just something to be used until they can find them a Caucasian man. And this dude was sleeping with a lot of these Afro, quote, African women, women of Kemet, who were married. Brothers, y'all better understand. In all that getting, get an understanding. All right, from all the stories that we're putting up, and we're not making these females do this stuff. They're like, oh, y'all making us look bad. No, these Caucasian men are exposing these so-called melanated females for who they are. Traitorous and treasonous against the Afro men at any opportunity they get. All right, so let's look deeper into this. Okay, and this is according to VIU SASA News, right? The foreign tourist who is out to taste our local cuisine got more than he bargained for. Cheap and eager to be eaten delicacies in all shapes and sizes. One who gets to hear the tale from a chronicler would conjure the image of, okay, the sex god, I'm going to say it, an amalgamation of Idris Elba, sex height and voice, eyes of Michael Early, passion of John Legend, and the smile and swag of Neo, and the sex appeal of Michael B. Jordan. But nope, the man at the heart of this hullabaloo can barely hold his jeans to his waist. Wait a minute. Y'all just did not hear what this writer just did. Okay, he's saying as a writer, based on what these females say they go for, you know, like 6 feet, 6-figure income, and a 6-pack, That's what the BL females say here. But when you look at who they're having babies from, they're having them from short thugs, broke thugs, thugs with no six-pack, or when they get into a relationship, they get with a 5'4" female that is round as a Michelin tire, all right? Or maybe she's 5 feet, 5'5", built like the Pillsbury Doughboy, and not strong, not able to protect them. What are these, the females that they get with when they're dating their own gender, or the thugs that they get with, what do they have in common? These females that get with these people think that they can control them. And here's the other sad part. The female that's supposed to be dipping on the other side usually has some child by a thug too, and you got two women trying to raise these children, doing an effed up job, destroying the mind of these children. But when you hear them talking, they talk to good Afro men as if we don't measure up to Idris Elba, Micah Early, John Legend, Neo, and Michael B. Jordan, all wrapped up in one. But let a man have pale skin, oh, he's in like Flint, who also had pale skin. So why was he able to get Kenyan women trooping in and out of his bed with the enthusiasm and oomph of a soldier ants climbing a desert window or a desert window? He is white. That's it. For an Afro man to get with these Kenyan women, you have to have all those qualifications wrapped up in one, but this dude comes in with pale skin. That's the implication that this writer is making, and he's an African man, so he knows. He goes on to say, I am not a racist, but I'm surprised that for years after independence, a typical Kenyan woman still thinks dating a white man places her above the pack. A warped reasoning that can only be obliterated through painful experience, like being paraded online like the unprincipled, unsavvy, petty gods they have reduced themselves into. To them, a white guy is a immeasurable upgrade from our blokes. An archetype mentality of simplistic women suffering from daddy issues, marasmus of self-confidence, and a mind in manacles, and it further underscores the notion that our generation of women have objectified themselves into commodities available to any riffraff with pale skin or slightly bulging pockets, meaning money. See, you got pale skin, or if you're African or Afro-American, you have the pockets bulging with money. Understand this. Same issues, same problems, same warped reality by these females with melanated skin. This is why I just said that the system of the United States, the system of the West, have broken these women to the point where they are no longer worth anything for many, those who carry themselves in this manner. And while I say there are some sisters here in the U.S., but not many, I would have to say, because I don't believe in absolutes, that the same holds true in Africa. But these guys, based on what they're writing, based on what you're seeing, based on what we're hearing from them, they don't hold out much hope of finding a good woman that would be loyal to them. See, there's another part to this. And while indeed people have different tastes and some love their men vanilla, this maniac like Quest has the walk and quack of myopia. quick money. What also piqued my interest is that Mr. Twist was not just able to get girls that look like they've been harvested straight from, I don't know what this is, muchacha, but something tells me it's a very negative term, with overdone cheap makeup, but he also netted hubris oozing so-called independent women. There we go, same as the United States. The ilk whose social media bios scream of mundane SH, like sapiosexual, Miss Independent, you know, same stuff we're accustomed here in the United States. Same things we are accustomed to. Wait, Oliver even had married women squirming and withering under the charm of his pink worm. Now in Africa, I must say, their reporters go all in. All right, and they are, see, they're doing something we don't do. They are chopping these women up, and trust me, you are seeing their pictures here as posted in the newspapers. So they don't hide their women's SH like the simps try to do over here. They don't clown the men over there when their women are doing this kind of mess, especially the married one. Hold it, we're not done. It shows you an average woman in Nairobi, and many are indeed average, especially in reasoning, is deluded into conviction that every white man is rolling in moolah. Behind those kilograms of makeup, grammar, attitude, and heels are women dreaming of the day that they will bag a white guy who will sweep them off their weaves. Oh, Lord. Woo! I was going to say feet, but he said sweep them off their weaves and fly them abroad and marry them on some romantic grand wedding by the beach, and they'll start life in luxurious mansion and make cute, pointy babies. Understand this. Armed with the strategy, they strategize on social media, uploading provocative photos like pedigree hookers. Okay, hey y'all, here's the big fig Newton. To quote my brother, the scribe, baptized the scribe, even the Bible quoting and the allegedly sophisticated damsel will shove their mouths onto shove their morals onto their handbags the moment the pale-skinned tourist or expatriate glances their way. Especially the religious one. So the same issues we're having over here, they're having over there. That's why you see a lot of the African men and Afro men in America going to other women in other communities. It's just the juice is just not worth the squeeze. Even though we believe there is good oranges to be had, the risk that you go through to find one is so great. And when I say find one, we're talking about one that's going to appreciate you and want you too. You see what I'm saying? It is so great that it's not worth the trouble. All right, so here he is, and he's just bagging them up. They're taking pictures, and I'm going to put this in a live on YouTube. So if y'all are seeing this on BitChute early, trust me, we're going to go into all of this. There's some deeper stuff even he said. But he's been bagging them up, right? Like there is no tomorrow. And these women had no shame. And there was a guy in the report that saw that his wife had laid up with this man, and they said he died in shock. because this man was carrying some extra stuff that he gave to these black women, these African women, the same way that DJ Kid, Mr. Pope, was giving that gift to the black women of South Carolina. All right, and these women don't understand. They want to try to act like we don't understand why the Afro man is leaving us alone. It's not only the attitude and stuff like that. It is that they have become so enamored with wickedness and just doing whatever the hell that they want, not thinking that there'll be any consequences, that when the consequences hit, even the physical ones, they're not ready for them. Tickled throat. All right, and these pictures are compromising, and when it got out that he had some uncurable stuff, now they are on blast and they are public. See, that's the thing about Africa, the continent. A lot of countries over there don't hide the BS that these females do. Whereas we got Hotep dudes running around, oh, she our queen. None of these are queens over there. They understand fully that the man run stuff over there. They ain't coming up with this fake history because they know the truth there. They know what's going on there better than we do here. But we got these dudes with this soft music and stuff talking all this BS because they're still trying to elevate their corrupt mama to queen status, even though she's undeserving of even wife status because she wasn't one when they had them. Think about that for a minute. So it's over. Stick a fork in these females. They are failing all over the lands, and sooner or later melanated men everywhere is going to look at them side-eyed, and we're going to be able to tell who they are because they're going to be wearing the uniform. You know, all the weave, all the makeup, that's the uniform. That ain't the real them. That's the uniform that says, I don't want you, Afro man. I'm looking to be run through by some pale man, and we don't care if he has that disease that's not curable or not. Remember how Mr. Pope got caught. A 13-year-old went into an emergency room because nobody told her that he was spreading the package. So she thought she had HIV. That's how he got caught. And they was like, HIV, you're 13. So who's the partner? And she told him. See, that's how that went. Other girls told her to go to this man so that she could get done in for money because she wanted some money. So she was doing what her mama did. Go to him. He hit it, give her some money. And the other girl was a little girl that had been run through by him. So this was an open secret. If you want money or tickets, you go to this dude, give it up to him. See what I mean? So that's why we need to look elsewhere. And that's why this is a no depolicing zone. Because none of these weak-minded hoteps wanted to go police that Caucasian man up when he was spreading all that mess around South Carolina. So they need to shut up now that we've awakened and see that we don't got nothing to choose from if we stick within this so-called community run by a bunch of females. With that said, I'm out.